Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as usual. You know how we roll. Hex.com. Let's get into day number 711. 711. How about that? Let's go. All right, so here we are, end of the day, 12th of November, and it's the 24-hour price snapshot, 27.4 cents. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that beautiful comeback, folks, 14%. And if you add those two together, that's 45.6%. Woo-hoo! Nice. That's some percentage points, of course. And of course, return on investment 4,866 since the 5th of January 2020. Wow. How has that turned? How has that changed, right? Here we got the low here, or 20 on day 7072981, already up, already up 2,000, almost 2,000x there. Amazing. All right, only in Hex, right? Payout per Tshare 5.8, so that's slightly better than average. Includes some penalties, and Tshare price 5,352. And of course, I did talk about dollar cost averaging when it comes down to this lower area. Good strategy, or people could obviously just try and time the bottom. That's always more difficult. But Tshare rate 19,487. Oh my goodness, folks! Oh my goodness, 184.9. That is incredible. I have not seen the spreadsheet, folks. I'm reading it live. That is mind-blowing. Oh my goodness, 184.9. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Let's just go back. This shows you the last 10 days. We had a couple of dot days, but otherwise we're kind of going parabolic, and we have got a lot of stakes coming out up until the 2nd of January. Let's quickly look through that. Just go back here and see. We're going back 10 days at a time. We're back, excuse me, 50 days here, and 51 was our last big one. That is a huge day today. Amazing. 185. Wow. That makes a good headline, actually. Average stake length is 5.8 years, and that's up strongly from 7.9, 7.8, and up 0.5, 5.8. So that's a huge jump in comparative terms. Nice. Annual percentage yield rate, interest plus early in-stake fees, penalties 37.18%. And liquidity. Wow. This is what I said about eating up the Hex in the pool. I said that. I've been saying that. It's even though it was getting high, relatively speaking, up to 159 on day 707. I said that all you need some whales to come in, and you could eat this stuff up easy. And of course, even to become a shark in Hex these days, particularly up at these price levels, you'd have to eat probably all of this stuff just about. So maybe a bit more, maybe even a dolphin, top dolphin. So talk about staker apps there. Liquidity pool 33.9 million. Wow, big jump, of course, up about 7 million, 7.5 million or something there. So actually way higher, 8.6 million based on today's 707. Amazing. And liquidity in the pool 1,178 ETH. Wow. I love that. What a day, folks. Got to celebrate it when it comes, right? We had plenty of days where the price is going down. We're going to celebrate the days when the price goes up. That's what I always say. The journey is just as important as the end goal. And of course, we love that. So market cap, we've got lock liquidity 17.17 billion, up with the price. Market cap at 157.56. This includes the Origin wallet. So unchanged from nomics.com. This is our constant one here, including the Origin wallet, 157.56 billion. T-shares at 58.71 billion, and this is actually fundamental. This doesn't care about nomics. This is just about the T-shares. And wow, T-shares is below 11 million. Wow, and not in a small way, in a big way. 53,657 T-shares have come out. Amazing. What a day. You thought the price was good. Wow, the liquidity pool, now the T-shares, the share price going up. Man, this is a major day of some interesting big moves. Total supply 636.1 billion. Minted inflation 390 million has been minted. Wow. That's going along, of course, with these T-shares coming out. What a day, folks. Wow. Man, this is just mind-blowing. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Circulating supply 573.6 billion. And circulating supplies increased by 750 million Hex. Wow. This is an amazing day. And you know me, normally I'm pretty even-toned with this commentary, but today it is pretty heavy. That's amazing. State supply, 62.5, down 361 million Hex. Wow. Now, we know the big candles are coming out. We've been talking about that. And, of course, sometimes people delay. They don't have to take it immediately. they've got 2 weeks before 1% penalty applies. So even though we cover the stakes coming out, it doesn't mean that they necessarily have to be pulled out as well. So interesting stuff there. Also, we've got stake supply in GA. We're going to jump past those metrics. Stake percentage 9.83%, down dramatically, obviously, with all the unstaking and circulating supply increases, stuff like that. Payout on Hex 63.6 million paid to stakers, 614,000 Hex penalty, so better than the last couple of days, but still relatively small, but better than the average day, I would say. Total holders 381,628, up 469. Nice jump there, and current stakers up 112. Like to see those triple digit numbers. Very cool. Stakers up 95, not quite triple digit there, but better day for sure. And than yesterday. And current change in holders 344. Nice, up to 266,965. Wow, what a day! That is the most exciting day we've had in a long time, probably since the sacrifice period. That's amazing. All right, let's get out of there and let's go over to nomics.com. Look at the live prices now. And of course, we've got the total global market cap at 2.95 trillion, underneath the 3 trillion we had, and just down slightly. We've got Bitcoin at 64,500 pretty much. Ethereum at 4,700, looking pretty good actually at that level. And of course, we're going to scroll through all these other ones, get down to where Hex is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We can't keep a lion down because we were after the circulating supply was changed by excluding the Origin wallet, Hex was pushed down to something like 18th place, and of course now it is in number 9, up 2 places from number 11. Yesterday it did go over top 10, but of course with a bit of sell-off it went down to 24 cents. Now it's back up, of course. Hex is now 27.7 cents. Wow. Really cool. That's even higher than the snapshot we just talked about, up 13% and looking good. Market cap 38.15 billion on Nomics with OA excluded. They have added back in the stakes that the OA has apparently, and so 19.77 that was done yesterday. So at least something that Clay is listening to the community there. But nevertheless, I always say if the price goes up, then this market cap's going to come back. We'll get back up here in no time. You can see we're already at 38 billion, so just a tripling of price, no problem in Hex. It's going to happen in the future, and of course here we are. We'll get back right up into here and power on up. Now obviously if Hex gets into the many dollars, then you'll see it start to dominate in here. Don't hold Hex down. It is capable of amazing things. All right, so here is the price chart. Let's have a quick look at this on here. So we've got all the indicators. Basically the RSI is looking super good now, up at 56, so plenty of room for the price to go up, folks, on the RSI. Really cool. MACD's just crossed over, plenty of room to pump, and of course CCI is looking very pumpamental, coming up on 100, so that's looking very good too. The FI is looking positive. That's going to be good, and we can see how high it can go. And of course that's looking really positive. And the volume metrics at the bottom here, still trimming around, still got plenty of room in that. And of course we've crossed over on the DMI, so everything looks great on the indicators. And if we look at the daily, we are looking super duper good, and it's pretty much in line. It's actually doing better than my prediction at this stage, and it may get a little bit of selling off possibly and bounce down, go back up there, but super looking good. And of course we've got to break that triangle there, and we'll be away, right? We'll be away with the roses there, or something like that. Back up towards the double top is probably where we'll slowly head. Don't forget, we'll probably have some red days in here, folks. Don't get too upset about that. We just want to track up, take a little bit ease off and then track up. We could have more green candles though. Hex is capable of doing that, and we'll see how we go as we head up towards here. Nice. All right, let's jump over to the liquidity, looking still pretty good. We've got 83%. So actually USD liquidity is gone down relative to ETH. ETH is gained a couple of percentage points, maybe 2 percentage points, maybe more actually, 82, 85. So maybe even 5 or 6 percentage points over the last week from the looks of it. Given the market cap amount, the Tshare is 5,399. Hopefully you guys picked up some Tshares when they were cheaper down here at this 3,500. And that's back up here. You can see that, and obviously the price moving back up. Nice. And we definitely, the next target is pretty much this next price level. You can see 33 cents. We get over 33, get to the 34 mark. That's really quite strong. and you can actually see that back on the price chart. The next level was 33 to 34 over here to get past that. So we'll see how we get on there. Slow and sure. We're not, too much of a rush, just to say that that's the case. So let's have a look at the Tshare rate. Man, oh man. Oh, that's my favorite part today. I am super pumped, and you can hear it in my voice because that is genuinely a wonderful thing. Look at that curve. And I've been saying this looks like it's going parabolic, and man, that curve just helps that along, doesn't it? It could look like this, of course, one of these steps here, but man, oh man, that is fantastic, and we've got more in store for that. But we've got the shape has changed from here. This is when the shape started changing, going, giving a parabolic look, and we know in the long-term charts that that's going to happen. And I might do a video on that later today, maybe in about 10 hours time. I might cover that video on that, so that people get an idea of the fundamentals there. All right, so mass adoption keeps going up and to the right, and our payouts look really good too. Man, oh man, oh man, so good. Get those T-shares, as I always say, and stake and relax. All right, so let's get on to the staking. This is our 4-month view, and of course, we've had some of those stakes coming out. We've got this one coming out 14th. So what's the day today? It's the 13th. I've got to remember I'm in the future here in the time zone, so I've got to take that into account. But here is the next one, 21st of November, and then we've got the last two kind of big ones here towards the end of November, and the last big candle on the 2nd of December, which is the birthday of Hex, which is crazy, second birthday. Then we got the 17th of December, as I always say, and then the 31st. So really quiet in this period here, apart from these big candles, and we're going to see what's going to happen to this structure. This structure will change. And what will they do? Will they stay liquid? Will they sell? Will they restake and get the T-shares, as all good people that are after the high returns will do? Of course, that's the question. And let's do 15 years on the chart here, and update this. And how are these stakes here going to change? How are they going to restake along this ladder? And of course, you can see the future looks so much better with these smaller candles in play. What are these guys going to do? That's what we're going to look out for. All right, let's get a bit of insight into that. Of course, it's the whale bot. We had earlier today, about 24 hours ago, we had 992,000 hex bought. Then we had 1.1 million sell, and then what else we got going here? 20 hours ago, we had 1.3 million just sold, so that sold into it. 3.7 million sold into it, so we're having people sell into that price pump that we had, and you can see the price pump. We had people selling in once we hit this on this day. They were selling in probably just around this area here, and that's what happened. And then we had 1.8 million bought, then 1.4 million bought, nice. Then 1.6 million bought 6 hours ago, so nice. So 12 to 6 hours ago, we started getting the buying coming back in, nice, and that's pretty cool. And what else we got going? I think that's almost it. I think. Oh no, yeah, we had a stake here, 63 days, 27 million just roll over there. So interesting stuff going on there. Well, I think that's pretty exciting. What a day! What a day! Hope you guys enjoyed that. It is so good. Once again, if you want to check out the Pulse chain, you haven't missed out on that. Check out my video I just did on that. Of course, the 3 different options that you probably got available to you that seem most obvious in any case. I hope you enjoyed this one. What a day! I love this, man. This daily stats day was fantastic. Wow. And the Hex price chart is looking glorious. All good times. We'll celebrate them when we got them. Hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell for future videos. Leave comments in the video description. I love your comments, and I do respond to every single one of them. And get in there, folks. Hope you enjoyed this one. Enjoy your day, and catch me in my next video. Bye for now.